Hi again. Welcome to the Open Locket. My name is Sharon. I just came back from another fairly long day of work, so you'll have to excuse the way I look just I guess more or less the way I feel. um, and I don't mean that like in a. I just meant that like when you feel tired, you look tired. So, anyways, the point I wanted to make, hopefully it's a quick one, but it's interesting. While I was picking up someone, I was kind of waiting outside, and I saw this cat. And so I kind of looked at the cat for a little while, and I know this sounds really weird, but I was thinking about like what is the difference between us as human beings and animals? Because scientifically we are classified as a form of animal. Obviously we're not vegetation or a fungus, or an insect. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. So what I wanted to bring about with that was, a lot of people would say, we're just higher, like animals or something, mentally, we have the option to think for ourselves and so on and so forth. And it's like, okay, yeah. But if you really, really think about it, with animals, normally what they, in a sense, what they have a certain job, a certain task, a few, not like a lot, right? Like, for example, the idea is that they reproduce, and that, they'll take care of their young, their cubs or whatever, depending on the animal. I'm thinking more of cats, but that's a litter. Anyways, with the idea of that, that they reproduce, and they have some duties to do, such as, for example, a cat generally will catch mice and rats and things to kind of help keep the house protected, right? A dog will probably more or less be more kind of like a little bit of a companion for an owner, someone to kind of talk to and have some loyalty to, especially if they're alone. And then there's other animals. So, for example, I found out that possums actually, as ugly as they are sometimes, many times, they actually keep us healthy and safe. God has made everything for a reason. And so what he's done is the possum actually help. I found out, I think they eat ticks and things like that. So it helps us so that it prevents us from getting things like Lyme disease, for example. So they really cut down on the things that can harm us. The other thing too is some animals are obviously made to cut down on vegetation, like rabbits and a deer and things like that. While other animals are made to go after those animals because some of them reproduce quite quickly, such as rabbits, for example, and we don't want them to overpopulate. So there's a whole cycle of, sorry, I'm doing it with my eyes, but there's a whole cycle, with, say, the animal kingdom. And what makes us different, not just because we have a higher level of communication and all this and that, but if you think about it, even scientifically, actually, I guess you could say well, I don't know if it would be under scientific law or whatever, but we're the ones that can actually make a difference. Have you ever thought of that? Like, animals can make a difference to an extent, like, you hear about the dog that saved the baby or something like that, but as a general whole, animals aren't really made to make a difference to the next person. Again, they're there to reproduce and do their jobs. And with us, we can really affect people in a good or a bad way. And in many cases, the whole point of it is, obviously, we're really put here on Earth to make a huge difference and help one another. Animals don't have that mindset. They don't really do that. But humans, we can do that. And that's what should be on our minds. And the other thing about it too is obviously we're also here to praise God. But while I was thinking about all this, I saw this, I was looking on Facebook next. And I saw this picture of, I don't know how they got on my feed. They must have been from someone else I have as a friend or something. Because I don't think I recognize them. I'll have to look at it again. But I saw this picture, and I'm going to put it up here for you to see. And the point of this picture is, obviously you can see this little boy crying. And he had just, that day, he had been given that he has stage 4 cancer, and it's in his bones, and he has, I believe the percentage was 20 to 30% chance of survival. And I sat there and I really thought about it, and I thought about the difference between the animals and just how we take care, like our job is to really, affect others in a good way, or to help each other and really make a positive impact between all of us. And then I thought about it, and I thought, this kid may never see the chance of doing that in his lifetime. I mean, not that he can't still now. Who knows? He could still survive. And even while he's going through his trials, or even if he does survive, he could actually give a really good story and be hopefully support to others who have to go through the same thing later on in their lives. But right now, he actually needs more support and love from his family and friends and other people that have heard about it. But let's say he does die. He was never really able to give that chance of really going out and really affecting other people that much. I mean, not that much, but I don't know how to explain it. I guess the reason this came up was because right now I'm kind of in the process of trying to create a business, and I get a little sidetracked. I'm trying to put all my ducks in a row, and it seems like they just kind of keep scattering sometimes. So I think about it and I go, what if this kid one day wants to make a business? What if he wants to affect a lot of people with maybe a product or service that he has to offer one day, and it really helps other people in their daily lives? What if he wants to get married and have kids one day, which chances are he's going to want that as he gets older. But he may never be given that chance. And the reason I'm bringing it here today is I think about how as human beings that we can affect each other, and hopefully for the good and for a positive way. The other thing I think about is how many kids, how many children, how many babies have we aborted that was never given that chance when they were originally given that opportunity, but it's been snatched away from them. And I just want people to kind of think about it and think about just we're here to praise God, but we're also here to help one another, to do things that are good for one another. And when we're ripping the lives of those who don't get that chance, who are given and have an opportunity to do so, never get to see the light of day to do it. And I'm just thinking, it just came to mind, and all that just went boom, boom, boom like that. It was really strange. So I felt I really needed to make a video as soon as I got home. And I just want people to understand just really what are they doing? What are they really affecting? Because the outcomes are never really happy of an abortion. It's really a sad thing. It really is. And those who say they're proud of getting one, it's more because they want to be against the grain. They don't want to be sad about it, and it's kind of like rubbing it in other people's faces for the pro-life. And I just want them to understand that, you're really taking a good opportunity and a good chance of someone actually being able to help other people in life, and they're never going to be there to do it because they were never given that life. So I just wanted to kind of leave you with that, and it was just something that came on my mind, and I thought, I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to put it out kind of like as a question or a statement or something. And so hopefully if you like this video, I'm trying to make room for it. If you like this video, please, or think that, I said something that really should be shared or said, please give it a thumbs up, and please share this video, and please subscribe to this video, to this channel. Also, you can find me at The Open Locket on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google Plus as well. So that'd be great. I hope I can see you on the other side of all those other things that you follow. So hopefully I'll see you around, and thanks so much for listening and paying attention, and I hope I will see you again next time. Bye.